Hello, wonderful people, once again. It seems that we are still relentless with covering footage. Today, I got my hands on some Master Ninja gameplay. It is not me playing, it is not me recording. This is just one of those footages that got destroyed in the path of things you're not supposed to upload on YouTube by Team Ninja. So, this gameplay was recorded by somebody else. It was uploaded by somebody else. It was played by somebody else, right? Not me. And because it is a relic of the past now, and we don't know why it was deleted, I am not going to put the video up on my channel directly. I have it unlisted, as you can see down here. So I will not. This will not be up. You cannot see this video on my channel. However, I can talk about it. So to all the beautiful people here and to whoever uploaded this, if you're watching this, I am leaving your name out specifically because of animosity. I don't want you getting in trouble because I'm covering the video. So, if you are unhappy with me uploading this, talking about it, reach out to me in the comments and I'll take down the video or credit you if you want the credit. So, with that being said, uh, it again for people that got really hyped up. I apologize if I set the bar a little too high. This is a minute long video, right? So it's not going to be like a 10-hour breakdown, full walkthrough, or anything. No, it's a really short clip, but it gives you, as you can already see right here, it gives you a lot. This was one hit, by the way. He took one hit and took this much damage. But anyways, as you can see, this is Master Ninja. This is what we know. This is what the hellish difficulty that is Master Ninja. So, before we get into it, I wanted to say something really important. I appreciate and I am very thankful to all the nice people in the comment sections saying just like incredible things to me. Thank you very much. I'm a little flustered because it's just the comments I received. I never expected to get any of them, so I appreciate you guys extremely for being so kind. Now, with that being said, let's get into this right now. No audio because there's no audio. So it's just gonna be visuals. I'll play through the clip and then we'll go through it and see if we can like think anything of this footage. Like Jesus Christ, man, this is Master Ninja, alright. You just die. You blink and you die. They shot all of it. So yeah, if you want to do Gleaming Blade, you have to completely waste all your Gleaming. Insane. Look how just up your butt these enemies are. And just one hit and your health is just gone. That's a cool move. That's a really cool move. Nope. He parried instantly. You couldn't Izuna drop him. That's insane. He actually parried you mid-air, mid-string. And this guy is actually jumping and dodging you as he's shooting you, so it's not free. Trying to get these enemies is not free, man. Master Ninja is actually hard as fuck by the look of it. Like, this is gonna be some high octane insanity we're gonna play through. This is the shit I like. Like seeing normal mode is fun and all, but seeing the game just be what it's supposed to be and what people expect, especially those specific group of NG2 enjoyers that like their bullshit difficulty, like quite literally unfair difficulty. This seems to be close to it. You don't have 40 claw ninjas throwing 10,000 shurikens at you and explosive, so that it's not that. Which, granted, it was boring yet satisfying. But yeah, look how insane this is. He lands, he's already getting swung at. So the enemies are tracking your movement to, by the way, tier 3 enemies in the first mission in the game. This is 4 tier 3 enemies in the first area of the game. My fault, one of them was hiding. This is not a so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 3 enemies and a tier 2 in the same area. Yeah, he landed, immediately got swung at, and the enemy was tracking him nonstop. Look. It is perfectly tracking him. This is the bullshit you see in Ninja Gaiden 2. And he perfect dodged twice. He legitimately perfect dodge, landed, perfect dodge again. It's like, I think that was just one dodge, my fault. And then he still gets hit. So to people thinking like perfect dodging and perfect blocking is like OP and there's no counterplay, here's your counterplay. Perfect dodge still works like a normal slide and a normal step. You still have recovery frames after it. There is still a small window where you can get hit. So it doesn't mean you're invincible the whole time. You gotta keep that in mind that just because you have tools doesn't mean they're absolute. You still have to know when and how to use them. It takes one hit, game slows down to tell you that you're dead, and then he gets swung at from both sides at the same time. And then you die. Game's over, guys. Harried, harried. Yeah, so Azure Swallow does not seem to work, so you have to use your Gleaming. He went for a Flying Swallow, and the enemy went into a block stance, which is why he has the glow thing on him. So the only way to deal with this is using Gleaming and Bloodbind attack, which is exactly what he does. He does the launcher. Did he have full bar? Yeah, he had full bar, and the launcher took half of it because it's a guaranteed launcher and guard breaks. He does a full Gleaming attack, and it's consuming all his bar, and he goes for the finisher, and there's another enemy already in the air, ready to fuck him up. So, again, people saying aerial combat is bullshit, it's DMC. No, brother. Look at that. This guy came up and hit him. Look at his health. Look at Ryu's health. Boom. Got hit. Got milk. Wait, no, wrong thing. He got hit and then finishes it. And the guy is still not dead. I think he's D-limbed, maybe? Nope, he's not even D-limbed. He's not even bloodied. And yeah, even this guy is just blocking constantly. But, and this is the problem, right? He just all in on his Gleaming bar on one enemy, right? And now he has no answer for this guy. So he's out of options. He can't swing at this guy because if you swing at him too much while they're parrying you, they're gonna deflect you and fuck you up. Because when they deflect you, you go on recovery frames and they can attack you before you get out of it. You might be able to perfect dodge like last second if you actually input it on time. You can't press it early because it's probably gonna eat you. And yeah, even if you do end up going passive, and that's the air dodge. Wow, okay, so Ryu has it too. Jumps in the air. Yeah, you do have air dash. So the air dash, you can dodge in the air. So while they give you a tool to combo in the air, they also give you enemies for them to hit you out of the air. But they also give you a reactive tool, which is dodging, for you to recognize that hey, I'm about to get attacked even in the air, so let me dodge out of it. So again, tool, problem, tool to deal with that problem specifically, which is brilliant design. The player should always have a way to deal with a situation. Because if everything has an answer, then it falls on you to utilize it. And it's only your shortcoming that will punish you in that situation. Because if you have the tools to use it, 9 out of 10 times, it is your fault if you don't make the situation fall in your favor. Use the healer item very quick. See, that's funny. Almost string. Yeah, they just don't give up. They just don't give up attacking. They're so aggressive. Like on normal mode, they were like up your ass, but like they wouldn't attack with this frequency. They have been attacking non-stop. Like this is the most I've seen one of them beat idle. That fucking move, by the way. What the hell is that? What in the fuck is that? He does like he starts with this normal string, which is forward. Is it forward? No, that's that was just a neutral square. So that was normal light, Gleaming mode activate, and I have no idea what that is. Was that the launcher? No, it looked different. He looked like he did like a backflip with the sword. That's so cool. Well, new string. There is something new in this. Swung, swung, swung. Launch. And look at this. Look at this. Boom, down. I think he does it again here. Or was it later? I think it was later. Oh, yeah, there we go. Square, square, square. And then he's like, now hold up, I know what's coming after this shit. So you Zuno drop, not letting you do that, deflected, and Ryu is in a like, oh, I gotta retaliate. I don't like this though. He goes into a um idle animation on the floor when he's falling. That's a little janky. Yeah, it looks like he's in the air, but he's standing on the ground, but he's midair. A little weird, but whatever. I get the point of it. Makes you think if it's a bug. It's probably not. It gets delamped insta UT. Also, confirmation from my friend that was playing that talked to me yesterday. So, when you delimb an enemy, just as I suspected and just as it looked, if an enemy gets delimbed mid-string, as soon as you press triangle, OT. Instant obliteration technique. So you don't have to slide into him, you don't have to shuriken toss. No, you press triangle anywhere near a delimb enemy, and it's an instant OT. No more struggling, no more Ryu swinging at other people that have no business being targeted in the fight. Like, none of that. You just completely pressing heavy, pressing triangle, pressing Y, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Pressing that button immediately puts you in OT. And if you don't know what OT is, it's called obliteration technique. Obliteration technique is when an enemy gets delimbed, you can finish him off instantly, meaning killing them instantly by pressing the heavy attack near them. But yeah, this guy took insane amount of punishments. I'm gonna express how reckless it is to drag a katana through concrete like that, but whatever. He's Ryu. I would like to add that this is not, again, the fully upgraded dragon sword, because he doesn't have a true dragon sword, right? So this is not Ryu at full power playing Master Ninja. He doesn't even have charms on, most likely, but very cool portion here. I don't know why the second line swallow it, but watch this shit. So the enemies have a backdash if they're long range, because usually as a decent Ninja Gaiden player that if you know how to play Ninja Gaiden correctly, if you see a long range enemy, they become your primary target most of the time, right? So you would try to close distance to them, fly and swallow them, or do whatever you can to kill them as fast as possible, right? So you close distance. They put a counter mechanic to you trying to close distance, and that is so bullshit. I am gonna hate this, but look how good the enemy's tracking. He's actually swinging. He's twisting and turning mid-air to track Ryu, and the bullets are somehow hitting directly under him. Yeah, so but range enemies are going to be massively annoying as always. So, you know, look at the bullet. Look at the bullet damage. Look at the bullet damage. Look at the fucking bullet damage, bro. Boom, boom. Just 5% getting chipped away every bullet. He's blocking too, by the way. Yeah. It doesn't insta kill you, but if you're not careful, that's pretty much what it's going to result in. So you're just going to get stun locked into bullets. And your option against that is sprinting because you auto deflect or, Nimpo. These Juno drops are extremely earned in this game because, as you saw earlier, you can absolutely get blocked out of it. But yeah, like, that is Master Ninja. That is 1 minute of Master Ninja. And this bro almost got decimated twice. Now, it's probably a different story when you have a fully kitted Ryu. Jesus Christ, man. I can't, like, even day one, I was like, I cannot believe people saying this game is easy. It doesn't look like it. As soon as they showed us gameplay with the HUD, I was like, oh shit. This is a platinum game. Harder difficulties are going to be ass. And it looks like it. It looks like harder difficulties are extremely challenging. I hope they're good challenging and not Ninja Gaiden 3 and 2 challenging, because gosh, they are so horribly designed in those two games. Like, NG3 is just like, enemies just don't get hit. Like, you have to massively manipulate the situation to hit the enemies. And in 2, it's just like, yeah, you commit to anything, you die. So you have to play it extremely safe. And this game seems to be a little bit of both, honestly. You can hit enemies, but you have to hit them correctly. So if you swing at them, they get hit, sure. But if you mash against them, they start deflecting you and they parry you. And then when you get parried, you are dead practically. considering how much damage they do and how fast they dish it out. Yeah, so gleaming mode you can do this with, and you can do it off the launcher. So that's new. That's a new thing we learned that you can do gleaming blade off the launcher. That's cool. And we also learned this new move. I don't know what that is, and that looks sick. I actually really want to know what that move is. That seems pretty useful. But yeah, this is terrifying right here. 1-2 blocked, parried. Like you cannot mash. You cannot mash in this game, which is Ninja Gaiden's identity. If you mash in any Ninja Gaiden game, you are actively killing yourself. You're actively getting yourself killed. So it makes me happy that the game is actually very challenging. I can't get enough. Like I'm sorry, like this is probably the most important piece of footage ever revealed so far. Like the fact that hard difficult Master Ninja is actually this punishing this early on. It's like, yeah, this feels like two. This feels like two because two they throw you to the wolves. This is exactly what they do here. This is the first fight. This is actually the first fight in the game. This is the same area, the container ship with the thing. This is the first fight in the game. Legitimately, this is the first area. Like, it is crazy that the first actual like official fight in the game throws you tier 3 enemies, which is exactly what NG2 did. You spawn in with 5 claw ninjas just bombarding you like you just landed in Afghanistan. Like you just came there to invade the oil. Anyways, I'm not gonna get blood. It's not even a joke. But yeah, it is just beautiful. That is scary. That is scary. But you know why though? You know why though? Because when you launch, you can actually switch to gleaming mode in the middle of these strings, right? So a smart player, every time you want to finish your string, you probably want to tap your gleaming mode and do at least one move in there that utilizes gleaming or bloodbind. If you cannot predict when the enemy is gonna, do what they do with deflecting and parrying, you probably want to just throw in one random gleam move in your strings just to make sure if they blocked it, they shatter, they stagger, they heavy stagger. So that this implies in the air too. So this makes me curious to how gleaming and bloodbind attack work in the air. Because most of Yakumo's bloodbind attacks in the air seem to be like a one-hit thing. They just hit him once, and he either lands back down or he slams down. It seems like that, but again, we haven't seen the full kit, so he probably and most likely has light attacks in the air with bloodbind attack, and same with Ryu. Satisfying, man, extremely satisfying. The shuriken not can't like the shuriken not do anything. Nope, shuriken didn't do anything. The guy was still attacking. That's a little worrisome. The flying swallow getting completely cancelled. This guy just eats that like it's nothing. I'd probably just Nimpo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd probably just Nimpo. Like I'd probably just Piercing Void these two and just get him the hell out so I can deal with the long range guys. If they want to rush at me from that distance, which makes the long range guns to miss a little bit more. You see, when you're farther out, the spread is actually wider, so they don't hit all their shots. So I'll just drag these guys back into a straight line and just Nimpo them. And before they can dodge the Nimpo, but we'll see. We'll see about that. That is worrisome as hell. The fact that long range enemies can just completely negate you closing distance by doing backflips and shoot you while doing it. That's very worrisome. Kind of makes me think the rocket launcher guys would just fucking shoot the ground and commit suicide. That's gonna be scary. But yeah, that is it. Honestly, like that is the whole footage, and I'm really sad this is not longer. But this was the recovered footage from the deleted scene or deleted footage of on YouTube. Just look at the damage, man. How can you say this game is easy? I would assume this is still not your full health bar. Like I would assume this is still like maybe like I don't I don't know, man, because if I'm comparing this one to one, this ends here. Like the HUD is actually making sense. It lines up with the bottom HUD. It extends all the way out here. This way also. This one also. Yeah. So this might be your full health bar, man. This might actually be your full health bar. I hope not. I hope we can make it a little bit longer. Or hey, maybe it's like DMC where you get another health bar down here, which might be the case considering how this is positioned. But yeah, the fact that you practically get three shotted. So you take two hits, you're in death zone. And enemies have long strings, right? And multiple enemies attack, and multiple enemies do all their strings. So you blink, you die, which has always been the way Ninja Gaiden has been on hard difficulties. And because this is playing at the speed of Ninja Gaiden 3, you better hope you have your reactions on point and you understand the game's mechanics. Otherwise, you will just suffer playing Master Ninja. Doing, doing, doing. This is scary. That's so scary. That's gonna be like if you're mashing, not paying attention, you're gonna get fucked for that. That's just weird. Did he jump and get hit by Flying Swallow? Like and this is just like, oof, man. The good thing with this situation is that you have a lot of recoverable health. So even if you do get hit, right? But if you stay aggressive, you can get a lot of that health back eventually. So you do have a chance. Definitely not in your favor though. Like trying to stay aggressive to get health back in this economy is going to be extremely difficult. So, but at least you have a tool. Problem is created, they give you a tool, a way out of it, a way to make it easier. So I appreciate that. It falls onto me to utilize the fact that I have to stay aggressive, not get hit, to keep that portion of my recoverable health. Izuna drop does not recover health. That sucks. That should max out my health considering. Anyways, that is it. That is it, people. Again, I'm sorry. It's slow. It's short, but I still made a 22-minute video out of a 1 minute long clip. So you got to give it to me. Again, I don't like. I could talk about this game forever, but I don't want to spam people's softboxes left and right. So I apologize for the people that want to know more. But if there is nothing more to show, then I'm probably not gonna, just be one of those YouTuber guys that just makes content on the same thing over and over again with no new substance. I kind of don't like doing that. So if there is a content drop, we're gonna go through it together, man. Because as much as I love talking about this thing, I also want to talk about new stuff. Uh, no new piece of information I haven't shared, so it's pretty much, yeah. Everything was covered in the last video I did yesterday. A couple of misunderstanding from what I read in the comments, but I just replied to them, clear them up. But yeah, anything you guys have to add, anything I missed, obviously, hit me up in the comments. Let's see if I missed anything, because it does happen. This time I was well rested and I ate breakfast. That's why it took so long for to upload this shit. But at least I have a better observation skill now that I'm not dying. Yeah, a Zuno drop does not give health back. Yeah, he got nothing back from that. Ooh, that's unsettling. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys next time when we get something more, which by the trend, probably tomorrow again. I don't know, we're getting something every day. So take care, people. I'll see you guys next time.